So tonight we're having some Chablis with dinner. I went to our local store down in Norwich, Vermont, from Norwich Wine and Spirits, and I picked up La Pierre and the Domaine Udon Chablis, because that's what was available, and I trust the stuff that Peter puts out there. And so we'll get to that in a minute. But the point is, we're having some dinner tonight, and I wanted to make some dinner that would go really well, I thought, with these wines. And so I've got some mussels that are soaking right now, so we're going to have some mussels with white wine and butter, and some toast and avocado, and then we will then have some fresh ocean perch that I got at the market today. It looks great, along with some chicken and rice wrapped in grape leaves, like little dolmades, and some green beans. And I think it's going to be sweet. Okay, let's give the wines a quick taste. Let's see, over here we've got La Chablisienne. And this one comes from both sides of the River Sereine. So I'll have to look into these. I didn't really read much about these wines, so I'm going to have to look into them later, and I'll make some notes down below. This one comes in through Fruit of the Vines, Long Island City, New York. It is estate bottled, so I would assume that means they own the properties on both sides of the river. And this one, the Domaine Udon Recollet 2010, is from Nathalie and Jean-Claude Udon in Chichy. And this one is one of the Jenny and Francois selections. They bring in some nice low intervention wines through New York City. So, what do we got here? La Chablisienne. Got a light electric tight green nose. Slightly floral. Smells a little bit like wet rocks. Limey, minty. Great freshness. Freshness is the word that they're using. You don't hear these guys talk about acidity very much. It's freshness. As opposed to fruits that, wines that get a little bit flabby, they lose their acid and they get fat. These make the salivary glands really work. And again, got this really nice lime, green melon rind, that right where you go from the edge of the flesh into the rind. Oh man, this is good. We've got some locally made tome from the Hildene farm. So we're going to have some of that cheese as well with these. This one smells powdery, like talcum. But there's also kind of an herbal, herbaceous, almost like a jalapeno pepper, now that I think about it. Maybe like a slightly pyrazine note, but it's really, there's a little floral aspect too. This is pretty as well. Different though. This smells a little wider. That one's actually got an interesting, like, pork note too, roasted. Yeah, powder. freshness is a little more restrained. Covers more of the tongue, but I'm still getting this beam of lime and stone in the middle of the tongue. That I have to admit, when I went down there and tasted with these folks, I had to, run and catch a train and get out of there, and I hadn't really eaten enough, so I stopped at TGI Fridays, got a plate of fries, and a glass of whatever red wine they were pouring. I don't know why I did that, but I did it. It was fine, but after I was done, I still had the sensation of the Chablis on my tongue for most of the train ride back up. Not at all a bad thing. It was just like as if the taste buds had been energized. So, anyways, I got to get back to cooking because we got to eat sometime tonight, and I hope you'll check out the video footage put together. Find a Chablis, sit down with some nice cheese, and watch them at your leisure. And we'll see you next time. Merci.